So guys, I'm out at work. Obviously, I'm not in my studio. Um, as you might see, I got panda eyes from being out in the sun, busting my fucking ring for 12 hours today. But I thought I'd tell you about a book that I finished early this week, late last week. Yeah, whatever. Um, it's called The Stranger by Albert Camus. You might have seen him. He's pretty famous French author from back in the 30s to 60s, I think, maybe. Um, yeah, I would have pronounced it Camus, Camus, but it's actually pronounced Camus. Um, so I spent probably the first half or three quarters of the book um, just wondering what is the point of this, and then as I got towards the end, it became clear that there is no point, and that's not trying to be too pretentious. I guess it's basically it's a guy that's disconnected from his feelings. I guess um, never doesn't react the way that you would expect in certain situations, like when his mother died, or when his girlfriend says they should get married and all this sort of jazz, and it all sort of comes to a climax when he kills this guy that's been chasing him and his friend around town. It's set in French-controlled Algeria, so back in the 50s or 60s or something like that. So some of the conversation and the dialogue is a little bit outdated, but I think kids these days, they're all disaffected and what's the point of being alive and rah rah, and I think kids these days would probably be able to identify with it. They'd be able to connect with it, I guess, in some ways. Um, so yeah, definitely, I'd recommend the book. It sort of reminded me of a time where word got out that I'd been a bit of a dickhead, and um, people were calling me a fucking asshole, and I meant to do this and I meant to do that, and they're putting intentions to my actions. You know what I mean? And it didn't. At the time, I always thought I got to I got to get this straightened out, and I've got to put my intentions out there. And eventually, I come to realise that it doesn't matter what your reasons are. People are going to put their own reasons to your actions anyway. So there really is no point in trying to get your side of the story across. If someone fucking hates you and has put their feelings and their intentions on your actions, there ain't a lot you can say that's going to change that. And so once I worked that out, I've just um, basically realised, fuck all them. Anyone that knows you is going to stick around and hear your side of the story. People are always going to, basically fuck you in the ass any way they can. So that's what I don't know what Albert Camus was, what his intentions were when he was writing that book, but that's just what I took away from it. So maybe if you've read it and you've taken something else away from it, maybe you could drop me a line and tell me I've missed something, or what have you. Um, Other than that, yeah, Albert Camus is named as one of the existentialist writers, but he never claims existentialism. But I think that's maybe just a case of the artist not wanting to be pigeonholed into a certain movement, I guess, or a certain style. Um, Other than that, if you've read the book and you think I'm way off with my assessment, well, by all means, drop me a line and set me straight, because I'm clearly not an intellectual. I just like reading and I like learning, and I like like to learn more about the human condition, I guess. So yeah, if I'm missing something, drop me a line. If you're enjoying these book reviews, by all means, well, please do hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends about me. Share my shit. If there's anything you feel I'm missing from my reviews, or if there's any books you think I should read that you'd like to hear me speak about, that you'd like to hear my opinion on, drop them in the comment section, down there. Anyway, I'll be back to my studio later in the week, and I'm going to do some reviews on what have I got? I've got On the Road by legendary feminist author Gloria Steinem. My Life on the Road, it's called. And I'm also going to do a 2-in-1 review on Johann Hari's two books, Chasing the Scream, and what's the other bastard called? Lost Connections. They're both great books that have changed the way I look at life, and made me realise a lot more about my human condition, why I behave the way I behave. So stick around for them. Perhaps you'll enjoy them. Until then, enjoy the rest of your week. Thanks, folks.